In John chapter 14, verse 1, Jesus said, "Let not your heart be troubled. You believe in God, believe also in me." I love this verse. Jesus, again, is preparing his disciples for the fact that he's about to go to the cross. This is his last kind of formal meeting with them. He's briefing them. He's going to go to the cross. Then there's the resurrection. Then there's the coming of the kingdom. And these 12 men are the men that were called to bring this gospel into the whole world. They're the future of the church. They're the future of the kingdom. And Jesus is preparing them, and he's teaching them some really important things they need to know. And of course, he's speaking to you and me also. So he says, "Let not your heart be troubled. You believe in God, believe also in me." Now, that's another one of those places where Jesus is absolutely claiming to be God. He's not saying it in those words. He's saying it in a way that you have to understand what he's saying and then choose to believe him or not. So he says, "You believe in God, believe also in me." Now, if I were to say, "You believe in God, you believe also in me," I would be claiming something blasphemous. I would be putting myself equal with God in some way. I couldn't say that, but Jesus said that. He said, "The same way you believe in God, you believe in God now, you have faith in God." He said, "Here I am standing in front of you. Maybe you haven't understood fully to this point yet who I am, but as you believe in God, now believe in me." Jesus is saying, he is God incarnate. He is God in a human body standing in front of those disciples. And he's saying, from now on, here's my commandment. From now on, here's my instruction to you. Have faith in me, believe in me. And if you do, you're believing in God. Now you're believing in God incarnate. And so it's an amazing claim of Jesus to be God himself. However, what this verse also speaks to us, and the way it helps us, is he said, "Let not your heart be troubled. Believe in God, believe also in me." And so what he's saying is we live in a very troubled world, and he knows that. He lived in this world for a while, and he knows what we're living in, and we face trouble. We face problems and tragedies sometimes. We face brokenness, we face pain, we face difficulties in this life. Jesus absolutely knew that. And he said, "Don't let your heart be troubled." What's the solution? What's the answer? Believe in God and believe also in me. And what he's saying is that Jesus, he teaches his followers, his disciples, to find peace by trusting in him. That when things are difficult, when you're having pain, something happens that you just don't even understand why it happened or how it happened. But Jesus said, "Trust me. Come to me, quiet your heart, and trust me." He's almost saying literally, just lean on me and lay in my arms and listen to my heart and listen to me speak to you. And this is how he trains his disciples. When things are rough, if you come to him and you quiet your heart and you let him comfort you and strengthen you, and you let his presence minister to you and fill you, you will come out changed, transformed, and strong and powerful. And that's what Jesus is training his disciples. But it's something that we have to kind of choose to do. When he says, "Don't let your heart be troubled," there is an element of choice there. I can't control that completely, but I can come to Jesus and say, "Jesus, here I am learning to be your disciple. Today I'm going to choose to trust you. I'm going to try to believe in you, that everything's going to be okay, that you're going to intervene, that you're going to be with me, that you're going to bless me, and that you're going to take care of me. And I'm going to choose to believe that, and I'm going to rest in your presence and become a disciple who trusts and who believes in you." And I know that by doing that, things will change, things will come out good. And that's what he's saying to you. Whatever you're facing, whatever you've been through, Jesus says to you today, don't let your heart be troubled. Believe in God, believe in me, trust in me. I'll be there for you.